quick just answering questions with waptek. I don't know you, so might be wrong, but you come across as nasty, vitriolic, bitter, and negative. Thank you. It's under a video where I'm doing my best to explain to people that lying about how things works in the world and lying about the origin stories for things doesn't change them. Rewriting history because you can burn books and make up stories doesn't change history. And when we're talking about how the United States is run specifically, which is what the other video was about, when shit actually hits the fan, it's the people that decide what things are, and we decide how we want to run our country. It's that straightforward. This is a really basic thing that doesn't go away, even if people want it to. And it was specifically about people who claim to be, who decide to just declare themselves autocratically a judge or a boss of some sort in society. Exactly what type, it doesn't really matter. They're all the same. They're people who want to put themselves in a position of power, and they figure if you don't, make them stop against their will, then they've won or something. The specific subject was quantum grammar, parse syntax, that sort of thing. And if you're not aware of it, it's based on literally making sure that the court takes as long as possible to process a case while you kind of hold the legal system hostage for a little while after you've received something minimal like a parking ticket or a speeding ticket or whatever, and lying about what it all means. That is not an oversimplification. So if the video comes off where I'm being vitriolic, I am. Bitter and negative, I'm a victim of the, I'm a victim of the lie people told that said that the tax system is something that's voluntary, and they came up with all sorts of complicated explanations instead of, telling you actually how to avoid paying taxes if that's what you want. Tax protesters bust down to two versions. Actual tax protesters, who are people who are refusing to pay taxes because they don't like where it's going, and then people who are just doing it because they just don't want to pay taxes and they want to get away with tax evasion, and that's it. And in their heart of heart, they know that the law says one thing and they're doing the opposite. And it's specifically about people who, David Windmiller is one of them that's claimed, noted specifically. But people who claim sovereign citizenship or freemen on the land concepts, who extend it into telling you to do things that will just make you worse off, give you nothing in return, and the individuals who tell you to do this, very often profiteer off of getting you to do these dumb things. The legal system doesn't care if you acknowledge it. It doesn't care if you decide that it's real or that it's valid. The legal system keeps going on and on. And if you want to change the law, if you want a law that says you do not have to have a driver's license to drive, and there are situations where you don't need one, but if you want to make it to where, legally speaking, you do not have to pay for license, registration, any of that, you can just change the law in your state, and you will never find a person who makes the claims about the subject talking about that. They don't tell you how to empower yourself. They want to talk about how they can get something that other people can't have. And that's the appeal of it, is that you can bully a cop because people are scared of cops. Or people feel powerless, so it makes you feel empowered. So if I came off that way, a lot of people say that about a video I have up about anything that they don't want me criticizing, but I don't know that that's what this person's saying this for. So on that specific subject, I have an emotional investment, and I tell everybody, just about every time I cover the subject, I'm a victim of charlatans that lied to me about sovereign citizenship and freemen on the land, and how you could use the legal system's own wording against itself and that sort of thing. There are some rare cases where you can use the way the law is written against itself, but that's just called learning how the law works. What we're talking about here, however, are people who lie about the meaning of words in general, hence the expression quantum grammar or parse syntax or whatever, people coming up with seemingly technical terms for things, but they're just making shit up. People who do not like the laws and won't change them because they want it not to apply to them. They want to be outlaws. That's all. So I thank you for your comment. We'll call him Steve. But that's it for the day. Nobody's really asking me very many questions lately, so I'm not really uploading many things, so I'm able to work on other little projects, so I'll be trying to finish them. Ironically, this has resulted in me having, well, projects that are harder to do and finish up because I've gone through all the easy ones. I'll probably be redoing some of my old videos, and I am genuinely considering going out and buying a burner phone and setting up a brand new YouTube channel, because YouTube has gone out of its way to censor people commenting on my channel and allowing me to comment under anything, including my own videos. My comments under my own videos are deleted a lot of the time, and I don't have any way of fixing it. And my videos are being artificially unranked, unsuggested, unoffered. And starting over with a brand new channel might be a good idea, just because they're going out of their way to make it really obvious they're doing that. But thanks for your comment, and also thanks to Forbid TV for offering a link to the latest Electro Boom Mendy video, because of course he's awesome. Well, that's it. Not much to talk about today, but have a good day. Good luck with all.